Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about your cultivation, what makes it so important, and ways of improving it. This percentage here defines the amount of EXP I have currently and how much I need to reach at 100% and reach the next realm. I'm currently perfection late 64%, so it's going to take a while until I can reach Nirvana. You want to reach the next realm as soon as possible because it gives you massive stat bonuses like attack, MP, and health, which means that it will usually make you win most of the combats against people of lower realms, but it also unlocks new gameplay systems usually. Nirvana will give me more new things, and also a new set of gear to farm, which by itself will make me a lot stronger. So, how do you improve your cultivation? There are three ways of increasing your EXP here, which is this thing, your EXP bar. The first one is by taking pills and making them better, by increasing their effectiveness. The second way is by improving your abode aura, which is your passive EXP collection. And third is by improving your respira, which is something you click daily a number of times depending on how upgraded it is, and it gives you a fixed amount of EXP, which can be improved as well by techniques and immortal friends. The easiest way to do this currently is by improving your techniques. Let's head over there now to show you some techniques. This one is the last one I improved. I just unlocked it level 1 and got 1% abode aura bonus. It may seem little, but over time it adds up, and you gotta get every source you can. This one gives me 4% respira effect, which is also related to getting EXP for your path. This one is for relic damage. Let's find another one. Respira, abode aura, daily cultivation pill attempts. This is a massive technique which you unlock at R9. It's relatively early. I want to point out that I think I misclicked. Yeah. I want to point out that by sorting by type here, it won't show you every source of each of these things. There's not only 5 books that gives you abode aura, there's not only these books that gives you pure effects. There won't be books in 2 categories, so sometimes something that is in ability damage but gives you respira EXP, for instance, or abode aura. It won't be actually into the abode aura category. So you want to make sure to sort by rank and check each of them individually to make sure you're not missing out on anything. If you go just by types, you're gonna be upgrading these, but missing out on a lot of valuable books that also give the same bonuses you want. Let's see if I find an example here. This one gives me another respira attempt, but it's actually under ability effects. So I would miss out on a massive upgrade for my cultivation if I didn't sort by rank and check each of them. These books have different requirements to be unlocked. Some of them require a certain level of a certain pet. Some of them require you to have a certain amount of skills for corporeal or magicka. Some even require you to make benediction attempts or unlocking certain curios. So you want to check each of them and track the ones you are trying to unlock to make sure you don't miss out on any very good cultivation bonus. These things also increase the pure effectiveness sometimes, and it can also be increased by your immortal friends here. This is something you unlock at Void Break, so if you don't have it Void Break yet, you won't see these guys, don't need to worry about it. One very early character that you will upgrade to improve your cultivation is Princess Adalinda for the watering effect for 1 extra hour, but by raising her to 130 you also get an extra respira attempt, which is very good. There is also the Crane Boy here, which will give you another cultivation pill daily, which is a massive upgrade to your cultivation. So usually what people tell you is to max out Crane Boy and then do Adalinda up to level 90, and then the respira attempt you can do later when you don't have better things to upgrade. Because the higher level it is, the more EXP it takes to increase them, so you could also be worrying about upgrading other characters first. 4% respira or 1 extra attempt won't be that effective if you already have a bunch of them. Anyway, there is also your aura gem, which is something that was introduced a few months back. It's a relatively recent system that was also introduced to the Southeast Asia servers. They also didn't have this until recently. This is something that gets a little bit of the XP you cultivate passively from your abode and gives you as an extra amount. If I make 1 million XP and I have my aura gem gets 20%, I will get 200,000 EXP from it eventually. It gathers a percentage of my XP and gives it back as an extra. It doesn't take away from my passive EXP gathering. You want to upgrade this as much as you can. You get 5 shards of these. Like I have 229, I get 5 of these every day if I complete the daily quests. And you can also get up to 600 or 500 of them by spending money, by increasing your Elysian points, which is this thing here. The cumulative charger up here, it will give you shards as you reach new milestones like 6 points, 36, 98 and 300, I think. Yeah, and then there's one for 600, I think. I'm not sure, but should be one for 600 as well, I think. Anyway, you spend money, you get extra shards, which means that whoever maxes this out will have a legendary aura gem instantly. You can have a legendary aura gem immediately as soon as you unlock the system by having all the shards the game provides you if you spend enough money and get enough Elysian points to get it. If you don't spend money, if you are free to play, you will rely on these daily milestones here, which is this little chest. Once you max this out daily, which is relatively easy, you get 5 of these daily. Each aura gem upgrade requires an increasingly higher amount of terrain nectar, which is those shards, and at the last level it requires 500, so it takes you 100 days to go from legendary to mythic, so it takes a while. This is very important to upgrade, so make sure to do your daily quests every single day to get your 5 shards. You can also check here the sources of abode arrow you're getting. For instance, this one is from energy array, which is something you max out relatively early. Your sect level, this is one of the many reasons you want to be joining the best sect of your server, so you can participate in Apex, but also have it at a higher level, which means more passive EXP. Really good. This is from the techniques, which I already showed you. This is from sword bonus. Yeah, I think we can talk about sword bonus now. It's a Mortal World thing. Let me go back to Mortal World. If you are not Void Break yet, but you are in the Incarnation, you will know what this is. There's this guy here, which you can exchange swords. You get these by farming and killing monsters. People will usually sit at Immortalium to farm their breakthrough pills, and they will also get a bunch of these swords, which you can submit to raise this number here. There are 5 swords, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 10. Okay. There's 10? How can I check it? Oh, there it is. There's 7 of them. Yeah. Currently, my server has 3 of them activated, which is not even close to completing it, right? But here's the thing. Once you ascend, it will automatically max out that bonus for you. So it currently, if I'm not ascended, let's see how much it's giving me. 3, 6, 6%. I'm not even done with the third sword. Or server actually is not even done with the third one. But once I ascend, it will give me the max bonus, which is 30%. So this is one of the reasons you should ascend as fast as you can. Once it's possible for you, do that. You won't be losing anything, and you get a massive bonus to your cultivation. You ascend by getting these things here and completing these objectives. Once you're trying to ascend, sometimes it will tell you you can't do that yet because you need to exchange your swords. So I will show you how you do that, just to clear any confusion you might have. If it's not letting you ascend, telling you to exchange, you just go here. No, not here. You just go here and you spend this currency you have, which is something you get from submitting swords, exchanging swords. You get these points, which you can spend to buy things like pills. You just go here and spend everything on sawdust or whatever you want, and once you have a small amount or 0, it will let you ascend. So there's that. Let's get back to our abode now. Let's check the other sources now. This is from the sword bonus, the 30% because I ascended. This is from Celestial Spring. This is related to your sect position in the map, and it's something you want to make your sect master aware of if you are relatively new, your server is relatively new. Depending on where you position your sect, you will get different bonuses for your abode. It's these small stones here. So as long as they are within your sect barrier, which is this circle, they will be giving abode hour bonuses to every single sect member. So you want to get as many as you can within your barrier. Getting back here, from the curios. Yeah, we can also talk about that. There's 2 very important curios here, which should be in the beginner's guide as well if you read that. They give you cultivation pure effect and abode aura bonus. These two things are very important for your character, so you want to upgrade them as much as you can. This one is giving me 5.6% cultivation pure effect, which is really nice. I have it awakened at 5 stars, which is the maximum you can do. And the other one here is the energy Jade, which gives you a bow arrow, which is the passive EXP you acquire. It's also maxed out, and I'm almost 5-starring it. It takes a while. You get these shards from your treasure troves, these things here, and it's mainly from ancient treasure. It can give you 40 shards here, or 30, I think. It gives you the amount necessary to make an entire young spirit Jade every time you pull this one. And this one has a varied amount of shards. Oh, we can see here, right? Oh, it doesn't show you the amount. But yeah, you also get shards here. So it's mostly where you will be getting these shards. Just remember to save these chests for when you reach a new realm, which is something we discussed previously on another video. Don't open them every time you can, save them for when you reach a new realm. Once you start reaching incarnation, you do this. You save them, open when you reach the next realm. Anyway, let's get back to the next bonus. Oh, I forgot one from Curios, sorry. You go here, character, Curio. If you already unlocked Spiritual World, it's a new category of Curios you can have, and there's always these milestones here for having a certain amount of Curios of that category. For instance, I have 59 out of 80 right now, and if I get one more, I earn this thing here, which gives me a relic damage reduction, which is really nice. But you want to go for this one, which is at 76. Once you have 76 Spiritual World Curios, you get this one, which is a massive 10% abode aura bonus, which is really good. So this is your main objective with Curios. Once you're done with the basic ones, you want to always go for Spirit Land pools whenever you can, when you have this opportunity. Some events and some rewards let you pick which one you want, and you want to always get this one. Sometimes you get 10 of these. You can pick between Mortal World or Spirit Land or Demonfy. You always go for these because it means more attempts, which means eventually getting more new curios for Spirit Land, which helps you to get to the 76 milestone. There's also another way of getting the curios you need, but it's related to spending money mostly. It's the Felix treasury here. You will get these Felix coins by spending money when buying certain packs, but you also get them from events sometimes. Many times you will only have to spend $1 to access the tier necessary in that event to get 100 or 200 Felix coins, so that's pretty nice. It's something you can consider if you're a small spender. But whatever you do, if you have these Felix coins, I would recommend first getting the selector chests. This thing here lets you pick between Mortal World and Spiritland Curios, and it lets you simply pick one. It gives you 40 shards. If you don't have it unlocked yet, it's the exact amount you need to have it unlocked, and you then can subsequently upgrade it to level 1 and 2 by just having your startup stones. But what you want to do is pick ones that you don't have it combined yet, like uncombined here. Pick the ones at a low amount, like this one is at 0 out of 40, this one is at 15 out of 40. You want to get the ones that are nearly at 0, which means that you get more value because you get 40 shards, and anything beyond 40 won't be contributing in any way to your 76 milestone. If something is at 25 out of 40, it's very likely that it will eventually get it naturally instead of having to pull the entire curio once again with a selector. It would be kind of a waste. I'm only getting 15 shards that I need because I only need 40. So yeah, aim for the ones that you have a low amount uncombined, and that's one way of effectively making better use of your Felix coins to buy selector chests. And there's also another way you can do to get some Felix coins, which is from the Jade treasury here. These things you do to try to get a skin, or this thing here, which can also be exchanged for really cool things, cosmetic things, but the main goal here is to save enough to get these bonuses. You usually want to aim for 25, and for that you need to save 25 of these tickets. Once you have 25, you're gonna use them, and you get 100 Felix coins. You want to save them because this thing resets in a month, and takes a long time to save them if you are free to play or not spending money, so you want to save enough to be able to spend 25 within this 1 month time frame, or else it will reset. So yeah, it can be a free way of getting Felix coins as well. Although it's not a lot, it certainly works, right? You're going to be getting 25 and another 3 here. So you only need 22 technically to reach the 100 Felix coins, which will help you to buy the chest back there. Let's go back to your abode and check the other sources, right? The immortal friends currently don't give me any abode aura. I don't have any unlocked that do that. Barrier rankings, this is your sect barrier. The bigger it is, I think, it gives you better bonuses, so it's just by improving your sect. This one is from Star Mark, which is something you will unlock at perfection. At Nirvana, actually. Once the Nirvana gate opens, perfection players can make use of this system, but it's mostly for Nirvana players. I could explain to you briefly, but it's mostly for new players, so you shouldn't be here yet, but yeah, I will give you a brief description. You will have these different characters here, and you pick one of them, and it will pretty much just show you a small text describing their life, what they do until they die, gives you some resources, and sometimes it gives you these items here. Each of them fits one category, and some of them are related to cultivation stuff. Like this one gives me 5.1% cultivation pure XP. I can upgrade it to have a bigger bonus, and I get these resources mostly by reincarnating, which is the small prompt you get. You have a limited amount of attempts daily. You can get more attempts by spending money and unlocking the curios related to it. You also get some of them for free eventually, but yeah, you will also unlock more origins here, which are the characters, and your goal is to have all of these filled and have really good star marks for these ones that are related to your cultivation. That's about it. Now getting back here, then it's the Salt Heaven Gate bonus, which I think it's also related to your cultivation. Once your server unlocks one of the realms, I'm not sure if it's Nirvana, but it's one of these. You will fix the gate and it gives you an abode hour bonus. That's pretty much it. There's nothing you can do to get there faster. You just need to cultivate as fast as you can and be one of the. And once your server unlocks that system, it will give you a abode hour bonus. Or if you cross the gate, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's just related to reaching a certain stage. So, yeah, not something you want to target farm or anything. Just play the game and wait, I guess. I think that's it for cultivation. That's everything you can do. You improve your abode aura, you improve your Pew effectiveness, you improve your respira, and that's pretty much it. All the things you can do to get more XP daily. And of course, if you want better peels, you gotta buy them. Your main source of better peels is gonna be from buying them from your Fate Villian shop, which is right here. You want to buy peel banks, they have a chance of coming as legendary, so the more peel banks you open and use, the better peels you're gonna have, of course. That's pretty much it for your cultivation, and good luck on your journey.